Since coming to North Queensland from the Darling Downs in the 1960s, Sylvia continues to be inspired by the dramatic tropical and desert landscapes for her art. After graduating with a PhD, she travelled extensively, crisscrossing Australia and overseas, attending art residencies from Bundanon to Beijing, showing her work.
Thank you. It has been said, when Winston Churchill was asked to cut the arts budget during the war, he responded, "Then what are we fighting for?" I am an artist. I paint, I print, I have a gallery, I do a lot of different art things. I began formal art training in 1984 and now had 2 diplomas and 2 degrees. In 2000, I was awarded my PhD in philosophy from James Cook University. My thesis researched women artists in tropical landscapes, with an accompanying exhibition, Plenty, Women Artists of Townsville. This came about because in my research, the women were missing. Yet art schools were full of female students. How could this be, I asked. Unfortunately, this was typical, especially in marginalised regions like Townsville. But this was my way of breaking some new ground. A highlight in my career was a 6-week artist in residence at Arthur Boyd's Bundanon Trust. I have always admired Arthur's work, and to be in his environment, studio and landscape was pure joy. From this experience, I developed new ways of seeing and working. So far, I've had 10 residencies in Australia and overseas. They offer wonderful opportunities and new experiences that have expanded my vision in many ways. When I received my Olympic gold medal for art, along with 2 cartons of colour hardbound catalogues, I was over the moon. In 2007, I received an email inviting me to enter the International Landscape section of the Beijing Olympic Fine Art 2008 exhibition. At first, I didn't take it seriously. On the second take, I thought I'd have a go. My work was accepted, all freight paid, and invited to attend the presentation ceremony and banquet, plus accommodation, all expenses paid, except the airfares. This work is now in Beijing Olympic Fine Art 2008 collection in the Forbidden City Gallery in China. I have a boutique gallery in Metro Quays, Ogden Street in the city for 8 years now. They said it'd never work. Setting up my gallery came about by default. I exhibited my work in Townsville with Martin Gallery, then Flinders Gallery, until they closed. I have also exhibited widely in galleries in Australia and overseas. I still wanted to have an art presence in Townsville, and as my husband Ken was retired, we decided we'd give it a go to showcase my art. I have had a lot of support from Townsville people and visitors, and I would also like to support local artists. I also support local artists with solo and themed group shows. I'll end with this thought. If we are willing to sacrifice the arts so readily, what will become of our national identity? Thank you for listening.